if you're 28 and I know that if you do that, the next 16 are just for show. Take on, take off, a win or loss, who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off. You try to dump and chase, but you don't use the speed to get to the puck. Knock defenses to the knees when you try to east and west it. All that whipping your stick causes many errant passes. Now the puck's in your net. Tank on, tank off, a win or loss, who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off. The back end last year was solid as hell, but injuries have caused a hole that the forwards won't fill. The net has been good, split between you three, given the lack of help from the forwards that be. The coach finally stopped pulling out his hair. Now he's ripping off his scalp. Peru, what a bear. Tank on, tank off, a win or loss, do we fire the boss? Tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off. Hey, you hosers in blue and white, are we gonna get an effort? Are you gonna fight? The season isn't over if you're 28 and I know that if you do that, the next 16 are just for show. Tank on, tank off, a win or loss, who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off. He'll figure it out. Tank on, tank off, tank on, tank off. Yeah. Yeah. I got off work, grab the bus. Where the bus? Got 45 minutes till they drop the puck. I make it home, log on my PC, open YouTube, TSI for me. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, the game is on. Our team is up one. Chat is going strong. The party's begun. Beers going round. Fans singing songs. Quietly waiting for something to go wrong. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports Insider. The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too, the Argonauts, Toronto FC. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wild. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She just gets a little wild. With Toronto Sports Insider. Wait. We're sitting at the bottom of Atlantic. We're getting kinda close to the Titanic. The fans are shouting something as they panic. We won't make the playoffs. Let's ruin Boston's payoff. They shouted, take. They blurted out, take. Put our draft pick in the bank. All season you stank. Come on, Leaf. It's time to tank. Is it time to do something kind of drastic? Your gameplay looks a little spastic. I don't want to sound too dramatic. Remember those rich guys as they sank to the Titanic? Just tank. They blurted out, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank. All season you stank. Come on, Leaf. It's time to tank. They blurted out, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank. All season you stank. Come on, Leaf. It's time to tank. It's time to tank.
He rode in quiet, hat tipped low, skates cut deep where legends go. First shift, first shot, crowd went wild. Now every goal he's looking right. He don't say much, just lets it fly. Wrists like thunder, ice on fire. Overtime dagger, rig time blaze. He's stacking wins like old school days. Cowboys the new gun in town, ripping wristers, taking crowns. Maple leaf burning on his chest. He don't flinch, he don't rest. Game on the line, he's taking aim. One shot, one goal. Remember the name. Cowboys the new gun in town. They said he's young, they said he's raw. Now he's the law, laying down the draw. Crowd chants loud when he's on the ice. Every move's got a sniper slice. Stick like a rifle, stare like steel. He's got that clutch, that rookie feel from barn to barn.
What's up, hockey fans? How we doing tonight? Great to see everyone here in the chat. We've got hockey. The Leafs might be struggling, but it doesn't matter. Our boys are back, and we are taking on the Ottawa Senators in the Battle of Ontario. Let's go. The chat is fired up already. We got SOP True in the chat. We got Denny in there as well. Rod Bottomley, Steve A. Thank you for the amazing songs, man. But Steve A just dropped a new one, and I didn't have time to get it into the rotation tonight before the live started, as I scheduled it a little bit late because it was a crazy day of volleyball and soccer and everything. But we've got a new video for everyone in the intermission. It'll be Tom's games this afternoon, but hopefully we'll be all happy and excited because the Leafs are winning over the Ottawa Senators. This game, first game back in Toronto since the Olympic break, and the Leafs have not started out well with 2 losses in Florida, 1 to the Panthers and 1 to the Lightning. Here is the starting lineup tonight. Easton Cowan, the Cowboy, back in the starting lineup. Thank God he's back in, so we don't have to talk about that. Here we got Nyes, Matthews, and Domi, the top line. Michelli, Tavares, and Nylander on the second. Easton Cowan, Nick Waugh, and Bobby McMahon round out the third line. Dakota Joshua, Lawton, and Robertson on the fourth line. The defensive pairings, Riley and Carlo. Oh, don't even talk to me about that goal. That was so sad to watch, that goal where Carlo and Riley got tripped up on each other and fell backwards. It was like AI. It was almost like an AI video. McCabe, Ekman Larson on the second one. Benoit and Stetcher on the third defensive pairing. Joseph Woll gets the start tonight against the Senators. Battle of Ontario. What do you think the prediction is going to be? Let us know in the chat what you think the prediction is going to be. I think the Leafs get back on track at home. I think they win 4-2. Joseph Woll has a solid game, and I'm going to go 4-2 Leafs. Great to see everybody here in the chat. There's Connor. What's up, Connor? Good to see you, my man. Oh, geez, I didn't even update the emoji for the Senators tonight. So we'll just put the Panthers logo in there for now until I can get this thing edited up and switched up to the right emoji. Great to have everyone here in the chat tonight. Game's about to get started. Puck drop in about probably 5-6 minutes would be my guess. As you all know how these games go on Saturday night, hockey night in Canada. So we'll see what happens here this evening. Hopefully these Leafs can get back on track and get a win. It's just been too long. We need to get a victory and get one soon. All right, here they're honoring the Olympians there. The players are on the ice and ready to rock and roll. Had a whole bunch of Canadian medalists in attendance tonight at the Leafs game. Love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. And yeah, here we go. Let's get this emoji updated here. There we go. Save and publish. All right, ladies and gentlemen, refresh your chats. We've got the right emoji in there for the Panthers. Not the Panthers, for the Senators. Instead of the Panthers, I just switched it up there. Just switched it up, but here we go. All right, still not ready for puck drop yet, as we're still talking to the Olympian there on the TV broadcast and getting things ready for this one. The Raptors and the Wizards are playing tonight as well, so we got to keep an eye on that score. And then I've got the TFC hat on because tonight we have a TFC live as well as the Leafs game. So as soon as the Leafs game's over, we'll send it over to the TFC game against the Vancouver Whitecaps. That one's going to be fun. We'll be live right here on Toronto Sports Insider, as well as Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central, as we've got the anthems going here. Great anthem on Saturday night. It's always great when it's just the Canadian national anthem on the docket for hockey night in Canada. We'll see how these lines work tonight. Will Easton Cowan be able to get back on the score sheet? He's got his chance tonight. Now is the time to shine, Easton. Let's see what you've got, my man. Let's go. There's Anthony Young in the house as well. Robert Breeden in the house. CK, Lise, Elo, Carmen, Robbie. Great to see everyone. There's Martin as well. Leo. All right, a Senators fan. Welcome into all the Senators fans, but hey, keep it classy. Could you please just keep it classy? Let's keep it classy, all right? All right, here we go. OG Insider is right, Robbie. You've got that right, my man. You've got that right. All right, let's take this thing over to the main game setup, even though the game hasn't started yet. And looks like they're still about to get started. My goodness, here we go. Finally, looks like we're going to get the puck dropped. Still hasn't hit there yet. All right, so let us know in the chat what you think the prediction is going to be. What do you think? What do you think the score will be tonight? I've got 4-2 Leafs. That's my pick. Let us know. Robbie OG Insider. I love it, man. Where'd that chat go? I gotta go find that chat. There it is. Robbie OG Insider. You know it, Robbie. So great to see you, my man. There it is. Andrew Parra. Hey, Mike, I mixed up calling the Florida the Carolina Panthers. Now the Ottawa Washington Senators instead of the Nationals, formerly Montreal Expos. Getting too old for this. Amen, Andrew. Amen. Amen. All right, we are underway. The face-off is done, and the Leafs win it back into their own defensive zone. And let's see if the scoreboard will be updated for us here. There it is. Now we're in business. All right, so now we'll just get that one updated as well. Perfect. James Reimer, former Leaf, on the bench behind Ullmark tonight for the Senators. Here come the Maple Leafs, as there's already a delayed call coming up against the Senators, and McCabe will bring it out of his own zone with an extra attacker on the ice. Here's a pass from Nylander out to the right, now centered. Back to McCabe and touched up by number 12, Shane Pinto of the Senators, and the Leafs will go on an early power play. Let's go, Leafs. Let's go. Let's start this thing out on the power play. So Tavares getting the high sticking call. All right, face-off coming up. The penalty goes, it's a roughing call on Cozens. Dylan Cozens, 25-year-old from the Yukon. All right, so the face-off is won by Ottawa and cleared down the ice. Leafs tied for 18th in the NHL on the power play. Here's Morgan Rielly, picks it up behind his own goal, skates it up to the blue line, now drops it off for his captain, Austin Matthews. Matthews plays it out to the left for Tavares. Tavares wraps it around the boards, and it's picked up there by Amadio of the Senators and brought down the ice, looking for a shorthanded chance. Leafs get it back, play it to Rielly, and Rielly will bring it out of his own zone. Now to Matthew Knies, over right in front of the Leafs bench. Knies plays it into the middle for Matthews. Matthews brings it over to the line and has it pocket picked by the Sens, and they'll clear it down the ice. 1:10 left in the power play here for the Leafs. Early start on the power play, only a couple minutes into this game. And here the Leafs dump it right back, and Robertson back to get it behind his own goal line. Picks it up, gains speed throughout his zone. Michelli, Robertson, Domi, McMahon, and Ekman Larson on the ice right now. There's a pass around the boards, looking to get back to the point, goes too far, and all the way back down. 43 seconds left on this first power play of the day for the Leafs. When will this 59-year rebuild be over? Robert, God only knows. God only knows, man. All right, here's the Leafs in the offensive zone, setting it up. Passed over to the left side for Domi. Now back to the point to OEL. He returns it to Domi over in the left circle. Centering pass. Now back to the point for Ekman Larson. Larson back to Domi. Domi takes a shot that goes over the goal and into the netting. 11 seconds left in the power play, and the faceoff should be in the inside the offensive zone for the Leafs. We've got all kinds of people hanging out with us here tonight. Let's go. Jeff Mitterling, how you doing, man? Definitely, I don't know about the Soccer World Cup, but I'll be watching it when I have the chance. Jeff will be live for a bunch of games for the World Cup. All the Canada games, most likely all the USA games. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But it'll be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Face-off, won by the Leafs. Rielly plays it down behind the net. Goes back to McCabe. McCabe now leaves it into the middle. Here's Rielly out in front. Shoots and scores! There it is. The Leafs get on the board first. Now, will it be a power play goal or will it not? It seemed right when the time expired, but Morgan Rielly, making up for the horrible play last game, gets the goal to get us on the board. 1-0 Leafs. Big Big goal, Mr. Roboto in the house with the bells. Ringing the bells, Steve A. with the lights. Let's go. Lighting the lamp. I love it. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a beautiful goal by Morgan Rielly. Plenty of time in front of the goal. Great pass from Matthews as well. 5-hole Morgan Rielly. Let's go, Maple Leafs. Now the Leafs win the faceoff. Dump it right back down. Leafs in the offensive zone. Joshua at the point. Plays it back into the zone. Picked up at the left circle by Joshua. He plays it behind the net looking for Lawton. Ottawa picks it up. Plays it up the boards. Almost out of the zone, but Lars Eller can't get it all the way out. Now Eller on the left side will work it down the ice. Oh, his right side. Brings it down the near side boards. Now cuts into the middle. Shoots. And it's saved by Wall. And cleared down the ice. Back into the Senator zone. They come quickly back to the blue line. Now dump it and chase. Claude Giroux trying to tie up his man to get the puck. But the Leafs get it back. Here's Nyes. Nyes to McCabe. McCabe around the boards. And it's cut off there by the Senators at the blue line and kept in the zone. Stützle on an 8-game point streak gets it to Batherson. And Batherson trips up the Leafs player. Will there be a penalty coming up here to the Senators? No, there will not be. As they have the puck now behind their goalie, Ullmark. All right, here is Cousins. Sends the puck into the zone. Leafs back to get it. Leafs bring it up and dump it into their own end. Easton Cowan chasing after it. Plays it back towards the point. His pass is intercepted. Now it goes back to him momentarily. He plays it back to Waugh. And it'll be taken out of the zone by Cousins. Leafs pick it back up in their own defensive end. Pass up to Cowan on the left. He passes back into the zone and will go off for a change. Willie Nylander onto the ice for the Leafs. He plays it over to Michelli. Now back to the defense of Benoit. Benoit sends it cross ice. And the Leafs taking their time to get out of the zone. But a good forecheck there by the Sens. Number 12, Shane Pinto with a nice play. Pass ahead for Tavares in the neutral zone. Knocked out there by the Senators. And cleared up the ice. Here comes Cousins along the right. Crosses the blue line. Dumps it into the left side corner. Leafs trying to get the puck back. Rielly into the corner, but it's brought out by the Senators. Sent around, here's Zub. Takes a shot. Saved by Wall. Rebound out into the middle. Shot by Amadio. Saved as well by Wall. Nice double save by Joseph Wall. And the puck is out of the zone all the way back into the Ottawa defensive end. Here comes Jordan Spence. Spence brings it up the right side. Spence still with it there. Plays it into the zone. And now the Leafs pick it up. Robertson plays it across for McCabe. Will he get there? He does. Plays it back now looking for Lawton, and a big hit there by Lawton. Lawton plays it to Robertson. He's stuck in the corner. Good defensive pressure there by Tyler Keevan of the Senators. Joshua digging at the puck behind the boards. Trying to get the centering pass out to Robertson, but the Sens get it. 13 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first period. Here's a long pass ahead by the Senators. Goes into the zone, and the linesman says no icing. Back to get it first is Sanderson. Now played ahead for Matthews. Matthews over to Domi. Domi into the zone. Plays it. It's turned over. Now here's a chance for Ottawa. And he gets a chance. It almost falls into the net, but it's stopped by Joseph Wall. Here comes Matthew Nyes up with speed as the net was not dislodged. And bringing it into the zone, there's a whistle coming up here. Maybe because the Leaf net is actually indeed off the moorings with 12:49 left in the period. All right, so that's going to send us to commercial break. Nope, it's not going to be commercial break. No, because they're giving the Leafs players that were in the Olympics a nice ovation here for Ekman Larsson from Team Sweden. William Nylander from Sweden as well. Showing him on the ice there. And now, and Austin Matthews getting mostly cheers. Few boos in there, but mostly cheers.
Austin Matthews admitted this morning he wasn't sure how the crowd was going to react to him being welcomed back first home game after the Olympics, capturing gold for Team USA.
William Nylander saying if there was anyone else that I wanted to win it, it would be him for sure. And hey, you know what? Go Canada, go. Steph, what's up, Steph? How you doing, man? Go Canada, go. But yeah, man, USA got it done. What a win that was for Austin Matthews, the captain. Congratulations to him. Amazing, amazing job. But yeah, go Leafs, go. Mr. Roboto, I am soccer illiterate. I get it, Roboto. I get it, man. I used to be. But now I love soccer. Love it. There it is. Go Leafs, go. Lock in to win the game tonight. Hackup, great to see you. There's Daniel and Carmen. What's up, Steph? How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Oh, man, we are struggling here tonight. 17 likes on the stream and only 89 concurrent viewers. What the heck? I scheduled this thing late, and that thing really messed with the live, didn't it? Man, oh, man. Awful. Absolutely awful. It's a light night here on YouTube. Here come the Senators, bringing it up the boards. The recovering of Toronto. Yes, Daniel, yes. Sanderson plays it ahead into the Ottawa offensive zone. Carlo back to get it. Wraps it around his own goal. Now Riley plays it up to Nylander. Nylander almost loses it. Now centers it into the middle for Carlo. Carlo gets to the red line and dumps it in. Sanderson grabs the puck, goes around the boards, lays it up into the zone, and it's gloved. Gloved by Joseph Wall, and he will hold on with 11:54 to go in the first period. Oh my God, I'm yawning already. This is trouble. This is trouble. Much appreciated, Denny. Thank you for hitting the like button. We started this morning very, very early. We were up at 5:30 and already at the first venue by 7 a.m. and literally just got home like 30 minutes before the live started. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. And Allison actually went back to the volleyball now after we went home. So here's the face-off, won by the Leafs. Leafs send it down the ice. Chasing after it there is Nyes, but the puck is taken by Nick Jensen of the Senators. Jensen plays the puck into the middle. Now it's returned to him. He sends it up the ice. It's deflected into the offensive zone. Leafs back to get it. Send it right back into the neutral zone. Max Domi and Nyes fighting for it, but the Ottawa Senators dump it in, and out of his goal is Joseph Wall to play it out to the right side for Jake McCabe. McCabe plays it up the boards looking for Austin Matthews, but the Senators smash it right back in. Here's McCabe. Plays it over to the left for number 28, Troy Stetcher. Pinto sends it back in. Amadio in the corner. Couple Leafs on him. Here's Nick Waugh trying to get to the puck. Cowan gets there as well and gets the puck to the opposite side. Here, McMahon tries to get there. Now he does. A big hit by the Leafs, but a strong defensive play in the offensive zone by the Senators. Player number 22, Amadio, takes the shot. It's off the crossbar. Oh, man. Ottawa getting close here. Nice shot by Michael Amadio. And now Nick Waugh brings it up the middle of the ice, sends it over to the right side for McMahon, who's going to dump it in, and Easton Cowan chases after it. Gets down with a good forecheck, lays a hit on number 10, Jordan Spence, and the Leafs get the puck back momentarily. It's back to the point and not kept in by Riley. Riley back to get it in the neutral zone, sends it across the ice to Carlo, back to Riley. Now ahead to Lawton. Lawton plays it into the middle, and it goes straight to the Senators. Lars Eller sends it into the offensive zone for Ottawa. Leafs back to get it. There's OEL, plays it to Dakota Joshua on the far side boards. Puck comes out into the middle, now goes to Nick Robertson, and he launches it high in the air, where it drops right by the red line, and the Leafs will regroup. Playing it back to Carlo with 9:36 left in the first period. We're so glad you're hanging out with us. Let's go. Yes, we need a goal. Fred Waterer, great to see you. Need an Easton Cowan goal big time right now. Big time. All right, here's the Senators bringing the puck into the zone. Number 24, Cozens brings it in. It's Michelli, though. He takes it right from him. Sends it up to Tavares, and Tavares will dump it into the offensive zone. Let's get that chant going in the chat. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Now, here come the Senators bringing it into the zone. They shoot and score. Number 72, Thomas Chabot, with a quick wrister just inside the blue line, beats Joseph Wall, and the Senators tie it up. Why did it say 1-1, Daniel? Because it's a little bit ahead of my TV feed over here. Bummer, Lisa. Yes, yes. Not in Mississauga, Ontario. It's going to be called Sonia Santos. Great to see you, Sonia. Go, Leafs, go. Well, we had the lead. Not anymore. John Cena swag liked. Have a night, Leafs fans. Till next time. Thank you, John Cena. Appreciate that. Thank you for smashing that like. Have a great rest of your evening, my man. All right, here we go. Let's respond stat. Amen, Lisa. Amen. But we are heading to commercial break. And it's time for the Cowboy to get everybody to hit that like button and subscribe button and share button and all the other cool stuff.
Hey Leafs Nation, Easton Cowan here. If you're watching this stream, smash the like button. It helps TSI Mike boost the channel and bring more Leafs fans into the chat. Let's keep the energy high. Go Leafs, go.
All right, Leafs Nation, you heard it from Easton Cowan himself. If you're in the stream right now, make sure you hit that like button and share this link out to your friends. You heard the man. It helps this channel grow. It pushes the stream out to more Leafs fans all over the world. The chat is buzzing. The energy is high. Let's watch those likes climb. We appreciate every single one of you for being here. And make sure you smash that like button. Share this link out to your friends so we can get more Leafs fans in here. Go Leafs, go! We'll see you back in the chat. All right. Thank you, everyone, for hitting that like button and helping us get more hockey fans here in the chat. Man, it's going to be tough the rest of the way. These Leafs are struggling, man. They're struggling right now. This team is hurting. There's Rod back on that main account. Let's go. Sonia says, did you get lots of snow where you live? We actually didn't get any, Sonia. Not at all. There's Mad Max in the house. What's up, Mad Max? Cowan talks like a robot. Read like a real person, Cowan. All right. All right, here we go. Face off. Won by the Senators. Sent down into Leafs territory. Getting to it first, though, is Claude Giroux. Giroux plays it over to Batherson. Now back to the point. Shot is saved by Wall. Rebound in front. Hit by Giroux and goes over the net. Leafs get it back. McCabe plays it out of the zone, but it's picked up by Sanderson and Batherson, both on the ice right now. Now the shot goes wide of the goal and all the way back to Spence in the neutral zone. Plays it ahead. Here it is to Pinto. Pinto sends it in for Amadio. Amadio chases into the corner. Leafs get there first. A couple of pair of 22s right there. Amadio and McCabe won that one. Gets it out to Stetcher on the left side. There's Brandy Gale as well. What's up, Brandy? Mike's channel deserves some spirit. Get the feel and do it for real. Appreciate that, Rod. Appreciate that. Another shot by the Senators. This one by Nick Cousins is gloved by Joseph Wall, and he will hold on for a defensive zone face-off. Senators tying this thing up. The Leafs took the early lead. Brandy Gale, great to see you, Brandy. All right, face-off coming up. Looks like Nick Waugh in there. And it's won by the Senators. Shot from the point. Goes wide of the net. Played back down by Spence. And Carlo in the corner. Carlo plays it up the boards. It's stopped there by the Senators and dumped back down. Now over to Cowan. He plays it back to Carlo, and Carlo tries to get it out of the zone and will on the far side in front of the benches. But the Senators send it right back down. Carlo back there to get it. Brings it up the ice. Plays it over to the left for Morgan Riley. Riley with a long pass ahead looking for Robertson, but it goes right to the stick of the Senators. And now here's a chance as the Senators break into the zone 2-on-2. Backhanded shot by Cousins is saved by Wall. Goes out to the point. Shot saved again by Wall. He's taken out by Tkachuk. Knocks him down. And no call for goalie interference there. Now it's sent back into the middle. And there's going to be a tripping call right in front of the net. Looks like on Benoit, as the Senators player goes down right in front of the goal. Now there's a dust-up. Tkachuk rips his helmet off. Wants to go yell at Joshua a little bit. Looks like the Leafs are going to the box. Ottawa with shots up to 9-2 now on the shots. Yikes. So yeah, Tkachuk knocks down Benoit and Wall in the crease. Pass from behind the net into the middle. And then Greg just runs right around Benoit, just tries to jump and take a trip, and is successful to get the referee to buy the penalty. That's crazy. All right, so the Senators on the power play. Let's go, Lawton. Let's get a shorty here, Martin. Let's go. That's right. It was Brandy's birthday. Happy birthday to Brandy. Hope you had a great 20. Did we settle on 29th? I know you said some crazy number, but I think we settled on 29. Happy birthday, Brandy. Let's go. Now we just need the Leafs to kill this penalty off. Do you want the Blue Jays to win the World Series this year? Heck yeah, we do. Heck yeah, we do, Hackab. All right, here we go. Bringing it in is Sanderson. He plays it back to the point. Now cross ice. Centering pass broken up by the Leafs into the corner. Ottawa still in possession. Carlo makes a hit. Now it's sent back to the point for Ottawa. Stützle fires it in behind the net. McCabe down on the ice. Now Ottawa plays it back to the point. Centers it, and the shot by Stützle goes off the side netting. Cousins plays it. Now Stützle in the right circle. Shot blocked by the Leafs and cleared with 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the power play. All right, here come the Senators bringing it back in. Shot from the right circle is saved by Wall. 45 seconds left on the power play. 5:42 left in the first period. Amen to that, Brandy. The older you get, the less F's you have to give. Amen to that. We are having a party tonight. There's Joanne Watson. Busy as moving in the morning. Oh, man, Joanne, good luck with the move. Hope it goes as smooth as possible. Here's the faceoff won by the Senators. Shot is saved by Wall. And Ottawa back at it. Here's Giroux. Giroux plays it back behind the net. Pinto back to Giroux. Now to the point. Now return to Giroux at the right circle. Set in front. He centers it. And Nyes tries to clear it. Stopped at the blue line. Shot by Shabbat. And it's blocked into the corner by the Leafs. Now, here is number 83. Finds Claude Giroux. Now right in front. And Wall smacks at it with his glove to try and cover. But it's cleared out of the zone. And the power play is over for Ottawa. The Leafs get the kill just like Ottawa did. But man, oh man, look at those shots on goal. 12-2 shots on goal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, here's another shot by Grieg. And that's into the chest of Joseph Wall, and he will hold on yet again. Halliday, number 83. He's not even on my roster, this Stephen Halliday. Interesting. All right, so that takes us to another TV timeout, which means it's time for that chant. Go, Leafs, go. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight and every night, Leafs fans. Go, Leafs, go.
Hey everyone, Easton Cowan here. Huge thank you to the Toronto Sports Insider community for showing up every game and cheering on the Leafs together. Big shout out to all of you for building the best Leafs community online. Go Leafs, go.
Big thanks again to Easton Cowan for that message. And honestly, thank you. Thank you to every single one of you that's here tonight. This Toronto Sports Insider community shows up every single game with passion, knowledge, and love for our Toronto Maple Leafs. That's what makes this place so special. Whether you're here every night or brand new to the stream, you're just part of all of it. Let's keep cheering. Let's keep supporting. Let's keep enjoying Leafs hockey together. And let's get that chant started. Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! We'll see you back in the chat. All right, go, Leafs, go! The chant is rolling. I love it. Let's go, Buds. Brandy getting that chant going. Thank you, Brandy. Let's go, Leafs. We got the goal here. We got the goal to take the lead. Can we? I think so. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Kieran Burns. The shots always are ridiculous. Always being outshot. It's crazy. It really, really is. 14-2. Shots on goal. What? What, Leafs? Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go. You got to do a little better. Got to do a little better than this. All right, OEL and Nylander on the ice right now. Faceoffs won by the Buds to Benoit. Benoit now to Ekman Larson. He plays it up the left side and now over to the right for Benoit. Benoit, cross-ice pass to the blue line. Joshua sends in Willie Nylander. Nylander gets to the backhand, is rubbed off the puck there by the Senators and now sent back to the blue line and out of the zone by Ottawa. Here's Dylan Cousins, brings it into the zone. Cousins, spelled Cozens. And then there's number 21, Nick Cousins, spelled like cousins, like a family member, Cousins. Long pass ahead for the Leafs is too far. It'll be an icing call, and we will have a face-off coming up here in just a minute. 4 minutes and 1 second left in the second period. Yikes. Rod, hope everything's okay, man. That's crazy. 6.0 earthquake. All right, here comes the face-off, won by the Leafs. Sent around the boards and out of the zone. Back to get it for the Senators is Jensen. Jensen now gets to the red line, spins back, plays it over to Shabbat. Shabbat sends it down the left side and back behind the goal for Joseph Woll. Now over to McCabe. McCabe plays it up the ice. Is it deflected? No, it'll be icing with 3:29 left in the first frame here this evening. In the Battle of Ontario, let's go. Place went up and down. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh my goodness, Brandy, that is crazy. Andrew Hurd, my man, hope you're doing all right, buddy. Wow. Man, thanks for the update, Brandy. Thank you. That's crazy. Wow. Sorry to hear that, dude. Man. All right, here is Stetcher bringing it up the ice. Dumps it into the zone, but now Ottawa picks it up and launches it the length of the ice. Will it be icing? No. It's waved off there, and Nick Waugh will get it on the far side boards. Waugh has it taken away from him by Sanderson of the Senators. Senators bring it back now, play it over to Zub. Zub over to Pinto on the right. Pinto shot, saved by Waugh. Push back to the left point. Here's Sanderson, takes a shot. It hits a Senators player and goes wide. Now Waugh trying to get it out. He will. Sends it up to Easton Cowan, who can't hold on to the puck, and it will go too far from him. It's picked up there by number 43, Tyler Clevin. Now Zetterlund for the Senators plays it over to Lars Eller. Eller still here in the zone, loses the puck, and Easton takes it away from him. Here comes Easton Cowan. Brings it up the ice and brings it in an offside position as Brandon Carlo went in a little too early before Easton Cowan went over the line. So we have this whistle here with 2:17 left in the first. The main thing is he is on the mend. That is the main thing. Main thing. Man. Driving trucks in the winter is brutal. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Leafs face-offs won by Ottawa. Sent down the ice, and this one will go for icing. Yes, it will. There it is. Leafs get back first. And now the offensive zone face-off coming up for our Toronto Maple Leafs. Shots still 15-2. Only 2 shots on goal for the first period for this Toronto Maple Leafs team. This is a very sad state of affairs for our Leafs. All right, here's Robertson in the circle. Loses the face-off. Ottawa sends it down the ice. Picked up over by Spence over on the right side. Spence sends it in. It's broken up there by Joshua. Joshua plays it out into the neutral zone. Now dumps it in. Brady to Chuck. Back to get it for the Sens. Now passes over to Spence. Spence plays it up the ice. And it's gloved down by Joshua and played to Nick Robertson. Robertson drops it off for Lawton. Lawton turns, gets speed, now sends it into the zone. Back to get it there is number 24, Dylan Cousins. Now McCabe tries to keep it in. He can't. Goes out to the neutral zone, and it's picked up there by Lawton. Lawton ahead for McCabe. McCabe sends it rink wide for Willie Nylander, fresh off the bench. Gets to the circle, spins, stops. Now stripped away, and here come the Senators with a 3-on-1, now 2. Great defensive play there by Willie as he goes down to make the pass harder for the Senators player and really saves a great scoring chance there as the Senators did not even get a shot on goal. Here's Willie, plays it back to McCabe. McCabe holding it right in front of his own net, plays it to Tavares at the blue line. Tavares sends it over to Domi. Domi back to McCabe, and Tavares will go off for the change. Long pass ahead looking for Nyes, goes too far, And here comes the Ottawa Senators, bringing it into the zone. Shot from the left side is saved and swallowed up by Joseph Wall. He'll hold on with 40 seconds remaining in the first period. The shot's now up to 16-2 for the Ottawa Senators. Safi says, who will win this match? I'm really hoping the Leafs will. I'm really hoping the Leafs will, but the way things are going, it might not be our night. It might not. But hey, we never know. It might be. You never know. Just might be. I know that's not much help. All right, here we go. Face-off is to the right of Joseph Wall. It's won by the Leafs. Nyes spins back behind his own goal, plays it around the boards, and sent up the ice, kept right in at the corner by Ottawa. Here is Carlo. Carlo plays it ahead to Nyes, and will finally get the puck out of the zone. 21 seconds left. Played down the left side into the corner of the offensive zone. Matthews tries to center it. It's broken up by Ottawa, and they'll break for one final rush here in the first period. Pays it up to Batherson. Batherson across the ice. Shot high and wide. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Leafs get it, and they will hold on for the break. Whoa. So with that being said, I am going to get things ready to go for the Leafs. No, not the Leafs. The Toronto FC live stream hangout here on TSI. Make sure everything is set up and ready to rock. So make sure you are live with us for that one. TFC making a big signing. Josh Sargent, very good signing for TFC. They're live in Vancouver tonight. So make sure you're on that one with us. And then we've got, during intermission, Tom's soccer games from today. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Are we gonna get an effort? Are you gonna fight? The season isn't over if you're 28 and I know that if you do that, the next 16 are just for show. Take on, take off. A win or loss. Who'll fire the boss? Take on, take off. You try to dump and chase, but you don't use the speed to get to the puck. Knock defenses to the knees when you try to east and west it. All that whipping your stick causes many errant passes. Now the puck's in your net. Take on, take off. A win or loss. Who'll fire the boss? Take on, take off. 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 The back end last year was solid as hell, but injuries have caused a hole that the forwards won't fill. The net has been good, split between you three, given the lack of help from the forwards that be. The coach finally stopped pulling out his hair. Now he's ripping off his scalp. Peru, what a bear. Take on, take off. A win or loss. Do we fire the boss? Take on, take off. 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 Hey, you hosers in blue and white. Are we gonna get an effort? Are you gonna fight? The season isn't over if you're 28 and I know that if you do that, the next 16 are just for show. Tank on, tank off. A win or loss. Who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off. 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 He'll figure it out. Tank on, tank off.
I got off work, grab the bus. Where the bus? Got 45 minutes till they drop the puck. I make it home, log on my PC, open YouTube, TSI for me. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, the game is on. Our team is up one. Chat is going strong. The party's begun. Beers going round. Fans singing songs. Quietly waiting for something to go wrong. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports Insider. The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too, the Argonauts, Toronto FC. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She just gets a little wild. The Toronto Sports Insider. We're sitting at the bottom of Atlantic. We're getting kinda close to the Titanic. The fans are shouting something as they panic. We won't make the playoffs. Let's ruin Boston's payoff. They shouted, tank. They blurted out, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank. All season you stank. Come on, Leaf, it's time to tank. Is it time to do something kind of drastic? Your gameplay looks a little spastic. I don't wanna sound too dramatic. Remember those rich guys as they sank to the Titanic? Just tank. They blurted out, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank. All season you stank. Come on, Leafs, it's time to tank. They blurted out, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank. All season you stank. Come on, Leafs, it's time to tank. It's time to tank. He rode in quiet, hat tipped low, skates cut deep where legends go. First shift, first shot, crowd went wild. Now every goal he's looking right. He don't say much, just lets it fly. Wrists like thunder, ice on fire. Overtime dagger, rig time blaze. He's stacking wins like old school days. Cowboys the new gun in town, ripping wristers, taking crowns. Maple leaf burning on his chest. He don't flinch, he don't rest. Game on the line, he's taking aim. One shot, one goal. Remember the Game on the line, he's taking aim. One shot, one goal. Remember the name. Cowboys, a new gun in town. Hat brim low, spotlight high. He's a storm in a clear blue sky. Cowboys here, and he's riding proud. New gun in town, hear the crowd. They say 1967 was the last time we danced, hoisting silver, hearts in trance. Since then, fate's played a wicked game, but we wear the crest, we chant the name. Clear the track, here comes Shaq, Ellis and Keon gonna take you back.
I'm strong and Horton won't ever fade, nor the tragic Lenny McDonald trade. Paul Henderson with game-winning goals. I've got 50 while Steve Thomas reloads.
Silla lit the night with 10. Turnbull fired 5 from the back end. Clark threw thunder, Gilmore spun gold. Sundin stood tall, brave and bold. Kuja clawed saves from the jaws of defeat. Salmon's epic rushes, pure elite. Reimer cried, we cried too. Matthews came and hope felt new. Marner weaves, now Lander flies. Riley's rush electrifies. Mitch is gone, we wish him well. Now steps up, time will tell. Johnny T still going strong. Maybe this year things won't go wrong. We've seen the ghost, we felt the pain, but every April we rise again. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. When Gretzky's high stick went unseen, when Montreal crushed our playoff dream, when Boston came back from 4-1 down, we wore the blue, we bore the frown. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. Through Ballard's chaos, through Sundin's tears, through decades of drought, through wasted years, but loyalty, that's our brand. We stand, we chant, we clap our hands. We bleed the white, we wear the blue. We dream of what we're born to do. Raise that cup, parade the street. Maple Leafs, our hearts still beat. So cue the music, strike the chord. This ain't just hockey, it's folklore. From Carlton's grin to legends past, we'll leave forever, built to last. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. And when fate knocks us out again, we'll sing this verse, we'll feel the flame. Because every year we play the game. As Leaf fans, we'd all like to thank Joe Bowen for all the calls he made. Maybe this year he'll call a cup. As Leaf fans, you know, we'll never give up. We'll never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Let's win that cup. Let's win that cup.
can see by the way our team is playing. The opposing teams in the dressing room praying. When the next period starts, they don't know what they're gonna do. Hey, there's Carmen and Roboto, Lisa, Andrew, and Steph, where is Sonia? Brandy waves while Rod buys around, while Allison and Mike try to get the sound to come through. Richard and CK using intuition, while the game's gone into intermission. Time for a break, get a drink, grab a snack or the opposing teams in the dressing room praying.
Whew, that was crazy. We're back, everyone, for the second period. The Leafs and the Senators, the Battle of Ontario. This one tied 1-1. Let's go. We've got 111 people hanging out with us in the chat. I need everyone who's here to do two things. Hit the like button and share this link out to your friends. Let's get more hockey fans here in the chat immediately. We need to get up to at least 200, 250 people in here. So smash that like button and share this bad boy out. We're only at 33 likes already tonight, guys. It's really, it's a slow evening tonight here on TSI. So we appreciate the help. Here's the face-off. Cousins against Lawton, a pair of 24s. And it's won by who else but the Senators? 50-50 tonight. 9 of 18 for both squads this evening. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, here we go. Leafs with the puck. 0 shots in the last 17 minutes and 15 seconds and counting. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good at all. There it is. We've got a super chat already in the house from the Godfather friend of Rocky. Let's go for Sick Kids Foundation. Thank you so much. What a great super chat for the Sick Kids Foundation. I'm back, baby. Go Leafs, go. Thank you, Toronto Maple Leafs loyal, true Canadian heart. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for the amazing support. Here are the Leafs driving into the zone, trying to get some offense here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right. Here comes Giroux. Giroux plays it over to the left, and now blowing a tire is number 19. Oh, my God. Number 18, Stützle, goes flying and lands on Wall. And Wall is hurt right now, a little shaken up on the play. Stützle driving hard to the net, and man, oh man, that's trouble right there. That is trouble. No, I don't feel so good. Stomach issues. Oh, feel better. Feel better. Hope you get better soon. Yikes. All right, so you see Stetcher getting burned there by Drake Batherson going to the net, and then Stützle getting tripped up, and I think he might have to go to the box here. I mean, he was just moving in and then just jumps over a couple sticks and lands right on Joseph Woll. His thigh and knee just hit Joseph Woll on the side of the head. Really dangerous play. Looks like Joseph Woll's going to be all right, but my goodness. Dude, Joanne, I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy. Man. 4 guys slow to get up all at the same time. That's crazy. All right, here's the face-off. Won by Sanderson and the Senators. Shot goes wide of the net. Leafs set it down the ice. Nice chasing. Centering pass right out in front is Matthews. He can't slam it home. And it's picked up by Cousins. Nick Cousins. Number 21 sends it down into Leaf territory. Picked up there by Max Domi, and he breaks out with speed. Plays it out to the left for Matthews. Matthews plays it across, and it goes down into the corner. Return pass for Matthews. Can't get his stick on it, and it goes wide. What's up, Cat? There's my girl. Come here, baby. There's long hair girl. She's hanging tonight, my baby. She's all full of snuggles, aren't you, girl? Aren't you, girly? Oh, now you're going to leave me? You want to leave me? Don't leave. Oh, here's a shot by Ottawa. Goes past Joseph Woll and into the corner. Ekman Larsson sends it out of the zone, gets it out, and the Senators back to get it. Spence plays it back into his own zone, across the ice, and now up where it's broken up by McMahon at the red line. Bobby McMahon sends it back into his own zone. It's picked up by Stetcher. Stetcher plays it up into the neutral zone. It's missed, and now Ottawa breaks into Toronto territory on the right side, goes behind the net, sends it back to the point, held in by Shabbat. He sends a flutter puck in front, and it's stopped, and then a shot by number 24, Dylan Cousins, hammers it home, and the Leafs are now trailing 2-1. Man, long hair girl's bad luck there, Brandy. Long hair girl comes in, Jamaica Dave shows up, and then the Leafs get scored on. What the heck? There it is. Where have you been? I missed you calling the games. Jamaica Dave. We were live the other night, weren't we? It was one game we didn't do. We didn't do the Lightning game on Wednesday night because I was driving around through volleyball practice and everything. Oh, so the block was done by Stetcher, and he blocks it right down into the path of Cousins, who slams it right home, and he gets his 19th goal of the season. 2-1 Ottawa. Here we go. Yep, there you go, Steph. Tank. Let's get that top 5 goal or top 5 draft pick back from Boston, eh? Let's do it. All right, Ottawa back on the offensive. Tkachuk plays it back to the point. Shabbat, shot, saved by Joseph Woll, and Lawton backhands it right to Shabbat at the red line. Shots now 20-3 for Ottawa. My God, what is happening? There it goes. This NHL finally refreshes. All right, Max Domi at the blue line. Sends it in. Nice chasing, but Zub's going to get there first to the far side. Now, wrapped around for Sanderson. Sanderson plays it into the middle. And might be a chance for Nyes, but he can't get there before Zub. And Zub backhands it out to his teammate, number 19, Batherson. Batherson over to the right, return to Zub. He brings it over the blue line, takes the shot. Goes wide of Joseph Woll. Leafs get it out of the zone, but it's picked right back up by Ottawa in the neutral zone. Leafs trying to send it into the offensive zone and get something of note going, maybe their 4th shot of the game. What is this, man? Dude, Steph, you're not kidding, man. It is disgusting. It really is. We're 25 minutes into this hockey game and you have 3 shots. That's appalling. That is absolutely appalling. All right, Michelli gets the puck in the offensive zone. Plays it behind the net to Nylander. Nylander. Now, Nylander loses the puck, and a long pass ahead by the Senators looking for Amadio, but it's Stetcher that gets back first in front of his goalie, and the Leafs will break out. Here's a long pass ahead to the right side to Nylander. Nylander into Tavares. Tavares plays it over to Michelli. Michelli dumps it into the zone, wraps it around the boards. Can the Leafs get there? No, they cannot. It's picked up by Spence. Spence takes his time behind the net, sends it forward, and it's too far as Lars Eller brings it into the zone in an offside position. And we'll have a quick break here with 14:32 left in the second period. Man, oh man. Gerald Grubb, feel better, buddy. Feel better. Yikes. Chest in the cold winds. Ooh, man. Lots of sick going around right now. Lots of sick. There's Dave Laws in the house. Says, I think the Leafs losing Marner was a huge mistake and are paying the price today. We're definitely paying a price. We're definitely paying a price for that move. But, again, I don't think it changes anything with these Leafs. Even if Marner's in there, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. What are we going to do? Make the playoffs? Get knocked out in the first round again by Tampa? What's the point of that? We need to bring this back and get the rebuild going. All right. Puck is dropped, and the faceoff won by the Senators. Senators send it up the ice, and Wall comes out of his net to play it. Sends it over to Carlo. Carlo almost loses the puck, but now passed ahead to McMahon. McMahon walks into the zone on the left side, takes a shot, misses the net. Here comes Ottawa. Grieg plays it into the middle. Broken up by the Leafs, and Riley slips but gets the puck up to his teammate Easton Cowan, who brings it into the offensive zone. OEL back to Cowan. Cowan dumps it off for McMahon. McMahon back to the point for OEL. OEL sends it over to Benoit on the far side. His shot blocked by Nick Waugh. Benoit plays it in the point right back to Nick Waugh, who has his pocket picked by the Senators and sent up the ice. Dakota Joshua with a nice defensive play to get it away from the Senators. Lawton over in the far corner. 31 seconds and counting of offensive zone time, but the Leafs still without a shot on goal as Robertson brings it out of the offensive zone. And now regrouping are the Leafs, resetting, sending it in. Robertson takes a hit and gets the wrist shot off right into the glove of Ullmark, and he will hold on. Dylan Cousins, a goal 3 minutes into the second period, and yikes. Yikes, yikes, as we head to the first TV timeout.
Hey Leafs Nation, Easton Cowan here. If you're watching this stream, smash the like button. It helps TSI Mike boost the channel and bring more Leafs fans into the chat. Let's keep the energy high. Go Leafs, go.
All right, Leafs Nation, you heard it from Easton Cowan himself. If you're in the stream right now, make sure you hit that like button and share this link out to your friends. You heard the man. It helps this channel grow. It pushes the stream out to more Leafs fans all over the world. The chat is buzzing. The energy is high. Let's watch those likes climb. We appreciate every single one of you for being here. And make sure you smash that like button. Share this link out to your friends so we can get more Leafs fans in here. Go Leafs, go! We'll see you back in the chat. All right, we're back. Like and share. That is the message. Please hit the like button. Please share this link out. Let's get more hockey fans in here. My God, how do we only have 43 likes on the stream right now? It has been a slow evening because our Leafs are in the tank mode hardcore here, especially with the loss tonight. If we lose tonight to Ottawa, this season is completely shattered if it's not already. But man, oh man. Marner did not want to be in Toronto anymore. No, he didn't. Nope, he did not. And I don't want anybody on my team that doesn't want to be on the team. Just saying. Just saying. But, yep, got to clean house, Rod. Got to clean house. Julia D. What's up, Julia D? Good to see you, Julia. All right, so the Senators 5-1-1 in their last 7 games. And they are currently sitting 2 spots ahead of the Leafs. 28, 22, and 8. The Leafs are 27, 23, and 9. %, Steph. 100%. Thank you. Thank you. All right, face-off. Won by the Leafs. Riley, down low. Sends it in front. Goes past everyone. Back to Riley at the point. He sends it in behind the net. Nylander loses it. Trying to get to it there is Michelli. Michelli can't. It's Brady Tkachuk who will send it out of the zone, where it's picked up by Tavares. Tavares ahead to Nylander. Nylander's hit up against the boards, and Ottawa will break. 12:32 to go in the second. Long pass is intercepted by Max Domi. Domi ahead to Tavares. Back to Domi, who plays it back to Riley, and Riley misses the pass. It goes all the way back. Here's a chance for Ottawa. Shot by Dylan Cousins, deflected into the netting, and we will have a face-off in the Toronto defensive end. Matthews is so good, just needs some top 6. Yes. Yes. All right. Zub looking a little roughed up. All right, well, the Leafs have managed to get 2 shots so far this period, so that's good. We're at least 2 shots in 8 minutes. It's doubled our total so far for the day. I'm kidding. I got to bring it back. Here's Nyes bringing it into the zone. Almost has a chance. Now plays it back to the point, and it goes over the stick of McCabe and out of the zone. Resetting are the Leafs. God, this is ugly-ass hockey. Here's Matthew Nyes. Nyes sends it in. Shabbat is there for the Sens. Played ahead. Here comes Stützle with speed through the neutral zone. Stützle spins at the circle. Plays it across the ice to the far side. Shabbat at the far point. Shot into the glove of Joseph Wall. And he stops his 19th shot out of 21 total for the Senators. 21 shots to 4. Oy, oy, oy. Come on, Leafs. There's Chris F. Grave in the house. The chat room's going bonkers. YRFKDM8. What's up, buddy? I think that's you, right, Chris? That's you, right? I think I remember that profile picture. I think I do. If not, I'm just sounding like a fool. Big Jam Roll in the house. What's up, Big Jam Roll? Good to see you, buddy. All right, here is the Leafs bringing it up the left side. McMahon wraps it around the boards. It's stopped by Allmark and played over into the corner. Now picked back up by McMahon. Now centering pass to Nick Waugh. His shot is over the goal and out of the zone. Leafs back to get it in the neutral zone. Here's Easton Cowan. Spins, brings it across the blue line, has his pocket picked, and it's kept in, though, at the blue line by the Leafs until the Senators finally get a hold of it and send it right back down the ice. Benoit back to get it right behind Joseph Wall. Passes back to Oliver Ekman-Larsson. 10 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second period. Long pass ahead looking for Nick Waugh. Goes too far and into the corner. Ottawa will clear it back to the point, but not out. Sent back in by the Leafs. Picked up there by Jensen and the Senators. Played ahead to Eller. Eller into the zone. Passes. Shot. Blocked in front. Leafs on it now through Austin Matthews in the near circle. He'll break the zone. Plays it over to Michelli on the right side. No, that's Easton Cowan. Cowan dumps it into the zone. Matthews and Nyes chasing. Riley pinches in on the far side. Sends it back around the boards, but Ottawa gets there first, and it's played up by Halliday. Halliday sends it back in. Almost hits the linesman. And the Senators player is there to get it. Carlo knocks down Halliday, and the puck is sent down the ice. Leafs back to get it in their own zone. No icing. Here's Stetcher. Quick pass into the middle. Domi goes on to the left and around his man. Now into the corner, wraps it around. Stetcher pinching, knocks it back down behind the net. Domi tied up with Jensen, hits him, but the Senators walk out with the puck. Here comes Zetterlund down the left. Zetterlund into the zone, plays it towards the middle. It's broken up by the Leafs and into the corner. Big hit by Dakota Joshua, and he sends it up the ice on the right side. Robertson can't get a stick on it. Now the Senators do. Played up and brought in by Stützle over on the far side in front of the benches. Stützle stops at the circle. Leafs break it up. Lawton, nice pass into the middle there for Stetcher. Stetcher back to McCabe, and he moves forward right to the red line, and Robertson, he spins, turns, goes back, makes a move around Grieg, sends it across the ice to Lawton. It's deflected by the Senators, and Lawton is tossed to the ice by Brady Tkachuk. Leafs sending it in. The Senators are there, send it up the ice. They play it right there to Sanderson. He crosses the blue line, walks in on the left, shot, goes by Wall, and picked up by the Senators on the far side. Now into the middle for Cozens, the goal scorer, the second goal for the Senators. Cousins is how you say it, but it looks like Cozens. Now to OEL. Pass out into the middle. Here's a shot. Saved by Joseph Wall. Shot number 23 of the night. Whew, 23-4 shots on goal. These Leafs just cannot get any offense going. And when you're getting roughed up like that by Brady Tkachuk going back to your bench, and your big guys aren't there to step into them, that's where we are right now, Leafs fans. That's where we are. That's where we are. There is Jose Duarte in the house. How you doing, Mr. Jose? Good to see you, my man. Cheers, buddy. Go Leafs, go. Now let's get a lead, would you? Let's get this thing tied up. My goodness. Guy Tremblay, you're not kidding. What the hell is wrong with these guys? Holy man, it is just ugly, ugly hockey out there. Too much lasagna, says Steph. It's got to be too many carbs, man. It's ugly. All right. Whew. Come on, Leafs. Let's go. There you go. Berube will figure it out. He'll stare at his iPad. I love it, Big Jam Roll. He'll try to figure it out. He'll try to figure it out. Did we boo Austin Matthews? We did not boo Austin Matthews. It was a mix of cheers and a little bit of boos, but mostly cheers, and it was as it should be, as it should be. Look at this super chat by Jose Duarte, the man. $20 super chat. Cheers, Jose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing support right there, Jose. Holy Mackinac. Big $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. Everybody give some love to Jose in the chat. And let's get that chant going. Jose always in the chat. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Big super chats, big chants. And let's go, buds. Let's tie this thing up. Tie it up, tie it up, tie it up. Who's going to get that goal for the Leafs? I love it. Thank you, Jose. Big love in the chat there. Brandy, Gale, very nice. Steph giving the salute to Jose with the big super chat. My man, big salute to you. Let's go. Face off, won by the Leafs and sent down the ice. Leafs chasing after it. Good play there by Bobby McMahon to get to it in the offensive zone corner. Plays it over to Nick Waugh. Waugh getting harassed. Now it goes out to Easton Cowan. Cowan plays it down low to Lawton. Lawton, his pass looking for Easton, gets broken up by the Senators, and now Carlo pinches in, tries to get a stick on it, and plays it back behind the net. The Leafs winless in their last 5 home games. 4 losses in regulation and 1 overtime loss. Here comes Ottawa into the offensive zone. Pass back to the point. Shots deflected in front and goes wide. Easton Cowan digging at it in the corner, trying to get the puck out. Finally, the puck comes out into the middle and is dumped back to Nick Waugh along near side boards. Waugh launches it to Bobby McMahon by the blue line, and he sends it in. But an offside position is Easton Cowan as he's skating to the bench. Sanderson bringing it up with speed for Ottawa. Stops at the right circle. Goes back to the point, now backhands it. Finds number 20, Zetterlund. Zetterlund back to the point, here's Zub. Zub across to Sanderson. His shot goes off of the blocker of Joseph Wallen behind the net. Rebound goes out to the right side. Shot, and it's saved. A rebound out in front. Another shot for Batherson is in the net, and it's 3-1 Ottawa. Dude, nothing is perfect in the chat. 4 shots on goal, bro. Yes. Yes, that is correct. We are almost 14 minutes into the second period, and it is 4 shots on goal for the Leafs, who are now down 3-1. So we would have to basically put our entire output of shots in to get the win. Nothing is perfect. Great to see you, my man. Canucks playing tonight, right? Late one tonight. Everybody's got to make sure they go see Nothing is Perfect and get that live over there going. But don't forget, we'll be live right here on TSI for Toronto FC and the Vancouver Whitecaps tonight. Gonna be a fun one. Hopefully TFC with the new signing to Josh Sargent, if he's playing tonight, can do something for TFC after a rough loss in the first game against Dallas, but a strong game. Here comes Grieg, sends it over now to Clevin. Clevin goes to take a shot, and it is broken up by the Leafs. Played ahead to Nick Robertson at the blue line. It hits his skates and back out of the zone. Dumped back in by Lawton. Michelli is there to get it. Michelli over on the far side sends it in to Lawton. His slap shot saved. Rebound, sticking at it, and it's in. Beautiful goal by Willie Nylander, and he gets the second. There it is. We don't need just shots on goal. We're getting goals too. There it is. Willie Nylander makes it 3-2 Ottawa. There's Brandy with the bells. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Tank, 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 says Steph. Hey, you know what? There you go. Who needs shots when you score on every other shot? I love it, Russell. I love it, man. All right. Thanks for your time. That's a good one, Rod. That's a good one. I like that one. Willie Nylander would not be denied at that goal post and the pad by Ullmark. He just kept on hitting it until it went in. Here is the face-off coming up with 6:04 to go in the second period. The Leafs now up to 7 shots on goal. A big-time outburst of three shots. So Batherson gets his 20th goal of the season at the 13:05 mark, unassisted. And then the Leafs get theirs only a few seconds later, 51 seconds to be exact. Nylander from Lawton and Michelli at the 13:56 mark. So with that being said, there's 5 minutes and 33 seconds left in the second period. No, 5:37. I saw an 8, thought it was a 3. And there is the whistle. Whew, crazy. Dr. Dupree in the house. What's up, Dr. Dupree? Good to see you, man. With that Jake McCabe jersey. I love it. I love it. Cheers, brother. Cheers. All right, there's Donald Curtis in the house as well. How is everyone tonight? Doing all right. It's been a fun game. Been a fun game. Leafs started out well, and then they kind of just started playing like the Leafs that we expect, and then they figured it out again. Just got another goal. Let's go. All right. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. So some final games so far today. The New York Rangers, 3-2 winners in the shootout. Boston and Philly, 3-1 Philly over Boston tonight. Edmonton and San Jose with a 5-4 win. New Jersey and St. Louis, the Devils win 3-1. We're live right now with the Blackhawks and the Avs, 3-1 Avalanche, 3-3 between Connor's Blue Jackets and the New York Islanders. The Detroit Red Wings getting beat down by the Hurricanes with 2:53 to go in the second period. Calgary and LA scoreless in the second. Montreal up 2-1 over Washington halfway through the game. Buffalo up 5-0 on Tampa Bay right now. Big lead for the Sabres in the battle of first and second in the Atlantic Division. Now back to our game, and there it is. Nothing is Perfect has been an insider for a month. Thank you, Nothing is Perfect, for being an insider and having access to those awesome emojis and all of our member perks. Much appreciated, my man. And there's Steve Holiday as well. Good to see you, Steve Holiday. All right. Sabres way ahead, Kieran. Way ahead. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Here we go. Back underway. 5:37 left in the second. Shots 26-7. But it's much closer on the scoreboard. 3-2 Ottawa. Here's the face-off, won by the Leafs. McMahon plays it up the boards. Tries to get to it first, but Ottawa will get there. And now Pinto plays it down the left side. Goes back behind the net. McCabe gets there first for the Leafs. Plays it over to Stetcher. Stetcher ahead to McMahon. McMahon gets to the red line. Makes a move. Stops. Has his pocket picked. And here comes Ottawa. Into the zone. Shot by Pinto. Goes wide. And is deflected into the netting. We'll have a face-off in the zone. Buffalo in the playoffs would be cool. I think it's going to happen, Steph. That team looks good this year. Samantha says, do we think the Leafs have a chance? Rod says no. Probably not. Probably not. There it is. Shroom Merchant says Tage Thompson with that gold medal will lift the Sabres to a playoff berth. I think it could happen. It could happen. Good to see you, Shroom. Good to see you. Sorry for your Red Wings struggling here tonight. All right, here's Ottawa and the Leafs. Ottawa bringing it up out of the Toronto or the Ottawa end. Leafs, Nyes, how gets hit and walking into the zone, and a screen by Stützle. Oh my God, that was ugly as hell. And Batherson scores again, makes it 4-2 Ottawa. Or it was a Giroux. Yeah, we got to see how that puck came over the line. It looked like somebody was in an offside position. Man, what the heck just happened? They're talking to the replay booth because it was not in the zone. And there's, yeah, that. No, it was not brought in by Nyes. He was hit. Okay, so they're saying the puck was brought in by Nyes, but he was hit, and the puck went off of him and into the zone, and they're saying that it was brought into the zone by Nyes, even though he and the puck were not in there. So Toronto's using the coach's challenge for offside, and baby Jesus has found his spot in the chair next to me. Jesus, my man, how you doing, buddy? Glad you could join us down here. We need all the help we can get. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the rule's going to be. The announcers on Sportsnet are saying that since Nyes had the puck and was hit, it wasn't touched by an Ottawa Senator. Therefore, it's Nyes that technically brings it into the zone. Man, all right. So we'll see what the call is. We might have a penalty kill coming up as well. But that was like cleared out, and then Nyes like has the puck. He's hit. And yeah. I see what the announcer's saying, but I have really no idea until we get the call from the refs. We'll see, right? Amen, Rod. Amen. Right, and that's where the Stützle jumping in front of the goal with a great screen. All right, let's see what the call is. The ref says.
Coach's challenge video review. The play was determined to be onside. Therefore, we have a goal.
Determined to be onside. And so the Leafs will have a penalty kill coming up, down 4-2. There it is. Brandy says, Rod, here, use my whip. Love it. Yeah, we need the whip. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Basically a turnover there, and yeah. So the goal counts. It's 4-2, and the Leafs win the faceoff and send it down right onto Allmark. Craziness going on over here. Here come the Senators, bringing it into the zone. Lawton makes a play, knocks down number 19, Batherson. Leafs trying to get it out of the corner there. Tkachuk pushes Carlo down while he's on the ice. Now Tkachuk centers it, and the Leafs get to it there through McCabe. McCabe over to Carlo. Carlo plays it back to McCabe, but it goes to the Ottawa player. Now Ottawa with it again. Over to Stützle. Here on the left side in the near circle. Cross ice shot and a goal by number 24, Dylan Cousins, with his second of the evening. Makes it 5-2 Ottawa on the power play goal. And God, this is ugly, but man, tank. Steph, you said it, buddy. You said it. Tank, rebuild, no effort. Things are looking bleak. Yes. Oh, man. Julia, 100% with that emoji. Tanktastic. I like that one, Brandy. I like that one. My goodness. Good grief, Rod. Good grief. This is boring. What the F, Sonia? Amen, sister. The Leafs are in trouble here. The Leafs are in trouble tonight. 5-2. Just getting smoked right now by the Senators. And we've got a goalie change. Stolarz into the game for the Leafs. Stoley the goalie. Tanks a lot. I like it, Dave. I like it. All right, we got to see if TFC Live has put their lineup out yet. All right, here come the Leafs. Nylander walks into the zone, takes a shot, and it's saved by Allmark and cleared into the neutral zone. Here comes Ottawa. Nice play into the zone. Here's Zub. Takes the shot. Saved by Stolarz. Stolarz plays it ahead to Tavares. Tavares up to OEL. And now OEL trying to get it out of the zone. Will get it to Michelli, but it's blocked and kept in the zone by Ottawa. Batherson walks in. Oh my God, almost another goal for Ottawa. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second period, and it is just an onslaught of Ottawa Senators as another chance by Tim Stützle. A shot is saved by Stoley. Man, Stützle holds it, plays it back to Shabbat at the point. Shabbat walks into the middle, now plays it over to the right. Great shot there by Jensen. Goes just wide as Stolarz is tripped up. Now back to the point. Shabbat with it. Over to Stützle. He walks into the middle, takes the shot, blocked by Joe Tavares. And the Leafs clear it out into the neutral zone, and Ottawa will regroup. Jensen lasers it around the boards. Comes out to Stoley. Stoley tries to clear, and it's stopped by Shabbat at the line. Brought in, shot, saved, and cleared down the ice. This one will go for icing with 2:22 to go in the second period. Leafs Anonymous. There you go. There you go. I love it. No Josh Sargent tonight in Vancouver, but Daniel Shalhoub makes his first start for TFC. Okay, so he doesn't even make the bench. All right. Figured he wouldn't. All right. 2:12 Left in the second. Ottawa with the puck. Sends it over to Sanderson. Oh, man, what a pass. But not being able to get the stick on it is Brady Tkachuk in front. And the Leafs get it cleared. Bobby McMahon out into the neutral zone. Now the Senators get it back and play it back to Artem Zub. But it's taken away by the Leafs. Pass into the middle for Matthews. His shot saved by Allmark. Into the corner. Matthews on it again. Plays it to Domi behind the net. Domi goes out to the far side corner. Plays it back to the point for Morgan Riley. Riley dumps it down around the boards, and it's going to go all the way back to the point. Carlo takes a shot. Deflected by McMahon. Now centering pass for Matthews. Misses him, and it's cleared by the Senators. Minute 22 to go in the second. Whew. Nice with a turnover. Now here is Dylan Cousins looking for the hat trick. Takes a shot. It's blocked in front. Goes back to the corner. Here's Nyes. Centers it out and cleared up the ice by Brandon Carlo. Carlo's going to go off for a change, or will he? Yes, he will get the change off. All right, Leafs in the neutral zone. Dump it back down into the offensive zone. It's picked up there by the goalie. Played out to number 43, Tyler Clevin. Clevin wraps it around the boards behind his goalie, and it goes all the way down the ice. This will be icing with 35.5 seconds to go in the second. Michael, the beer isn't helping. Sad, isn't it? Well, here's some more beers for all the Leafs fans into the chat, because my goodness. My goodness. It has been it's been pretty ugly here tonight for the Leafs. Being tripled up on shots on goal. Jamaica Dave reminds me of the Ballard era Leafs. Did somebody say Harold Ballard? Is Harold in the house tonight? You know Harold Ballard is a member on the channel. I think he just brings the curse with him wherever he goes. All right, here's a clear by the Senators up the ice. Leafs back to get it, trying to make one push for a chance. Here's Matthews. Plays it over to the left. Willie back at the blue line. Sends it down into the zone, and it's Jensen for the Senators. Plays it over to Shabbat, who will hold it behind the net as time expires. The end of the second period. It is 5-2 Senators. Oh, my gosh. Whew. All right. Time to watch Tom's highlights from today again. A great day to put some perspective in it as we get ready for the TFC game that we will send you all to directly. We'll start this right as we're ending the Leaf stream tonight. Tom, this afternoon, played against the Chicago Fire, their squad of Tom's age group in the MLS that plays like this TFC game. And they got the win over them 2-0. Great plays by Tom. He had a bunch of great saves, as you will see. And then a game against Maya's, a great, great team, one of the best teams in this Chicago Soccer League. And they ended up they were trailing 5-1, came back to tie it 5-5. What a game that was. So to the highlights we go. Can the Leafs come back? Probably not. Tank on, baby. Here we go with Steve A's music and some soccer highlights. Go Leafs, go. We'll see you back in about 15 minutes for the third.
Hey, you hoses in blue and white. Are we gonna get an effort? Are you gonna fight? The season isn't over if you're 28 and oh. I know that if you do that, the next 16 are just for show. Tank on, tank off. A win or loss. Who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off. You try to dump and chase, but you don't use the speed to get to the puck. Knock defenses to the knees when you try to east and west it. All that whipping your stick causes many errant passes. Now the puck's in your net. Tank on, tank off. A win or loss. Who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off. Tank on, tank off. Tank on, tank off. as hell, but injuries have caused a hole that the forwards won't fill. The net has been good, split between you three, given the lack of help from the forwards that be. The coach finally stopped pulling out his hair, now he's ripping off his scalp. Peru, what a bear. Tank on, tank off. Oh, win or loss, do we fire the boss? Tank on, tank off. 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 Hey, you hosers in blue and white, are we gonna get an effort? Are you gonna fight? The season isn't over if you're 28-0. I know that if you do that, the next 16 are just for show. Tank on, tank off. Oh, win or loss, who fired the boss? Tank on, tank off. 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 He'll figure it out. Tank on, tank off. Tank on, tank off.
Yeah. I got off work, grab the bus. Where the bus? Got 45 minutes till they drop the puck. I make it home, log on my PC, open YouTube, TSI for me. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, the game is on. Our team is up one. Chat is going strong. The party's begun. Beers going round. Fans singing songs. Quietly waiting for something to go wrong. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports Insider. The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too, the Argonauts, Toronto FC. Ooh. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She just gets a little wild. The Toronto Sports Insider. We're sitting at the bottom of Atlantic. We're getting kinda close to the Titanic. The fans are shouting something as they panic. We won't make the playoffs. Let's ruin Boston's payoff. They shouted, tank, tank. They blurted out, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank. All season you stank. Come on, Leaf. It's time to tank. Is it time to do something kind of drastic? Your gameplay looks a little spastic. I don't want to sound too dramatic. Remember those rich guys as they sank to the Titanic? Just tank. They blurted out, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank. All season you stank. Come on, Leaf. It's time. and quiet, hat tipped low, skates cut deep where legends go. First shift, first shot, crowd went wild. Now every goal he's looking right. He don't say much, just lets it fly. Wrists like thunder, ice on fire. Overtime dagger, rig time blaze. He's stacking wins like old school days. Cowboys the new gun in town, ripping wristers, taking crowns. Maple leaf burning on his chest. He don't flinch, he don't rest. Game on the line, he's taking aim. One shot, one goal, remember the name. Cowboys the new gun in town. They said he's young, they said he's raw. Now he's the law, laying down the draw. Crowd chants loud when he's on the ice. Every move's got a sniper slice. Stick like a rifle, stare like steel. He's got that clutch, that rookie feel. From barn to barn, the word's been spread. Cowboys coming, better play dead. Cowboys a new gun in town, ripping wristers, taking crowns. Maple leaf burning on his chest. He don't flinch, he don't rest. Game on the line, he's taking aim. One shot, one goal, remember the name. Cowboys the new gun in town. Yeah. Cowboys a new gun in town, ripping wristers, taking crowns. Maple leaf burning on his chest. He don't flinch, he don't rest. Game on the line, he's taking aim. One shot, one goal, remember the name. Cowboys a new gun in town. Hat brim low, spotlight high. He's a storm in a clear blue sky. Cowboys here, and he's riding proud. New gun in town, hear the crowd. They say 1967 was the last time we danced, hoisting silver, hearts and trains. Since then, fate's played a wicked game, but we wear the crest, we chant the name. Clear the track, here comes Shaq, Ellis and Keon gonna take you back.
Armstrong and Horton won't ever fade, nor the tragic Lenny McDonald trade. Paul Henderson with game-winning goals. I've got 50 while Steve Thomas reloads.
Silla lit the night with 10, Turnbull fired 5 from the back end. Clark threw thunder, Gilmore spun gold. Sundin stood tall, brave and bold. Kuja clawed saves from the jaws of defeat. Salmon's epic rushes, pure elite. Reimer cried, we cried too. Matthews came and hope felt new. Marner weaves, now Lander flies. Riley's rush electrifies. Mitch is gone,
Never give up. Never give up. Let's win that cup. Let's win that cup. Well, the game's gone into intermission. Our team's grinding out the opposition. Time for a break, get a drink, grab a snack or two. You can see by the way our team is playing, the opposing teams in the dressing room praying. When the next period starts, they don't know what they're gonna do. Hey, there's Carmen and Roboto, Lisa, Andrew, and Steph, where is Sonia? Brandy waves while Rod buys around, while Allison and Mike try to get the sound to come through. Richard and CK using intuition, while the game's gone into intermission.
Whew. We are back. The players are about to start the third period. The Leafs down by 3. It's time for a comeback. Oh man, I need to run this camera battery upstairs real quick before we get started in the third period. Hold on, everybody. BRB.
Hey, you hoses in blue and white. Are we gonna get an effort? Are you gonna fight? The season isn't over if you're 28 and 0. I know that if you do that, the next 16 are just for show. Tank on, tank off. A win or loss. Who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off. You try to dump and chase, but you don't use the speed to get to the puck. Knock defenses to the knees when you try to east and west it. All that whipping your stick causes many errant passes. Now the puck's in your net. Tank on, tank off. A win or loss. Who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off. 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 The back end last year was solid as hell, but injuries have caused a hole that the forwards won't fill. The net has been good. Split between.
All right, we're back at it here. Oh, I did not reset. There it is. Deactivate. Activate. Now we're in business. Okay, here we go. 19:40 to go in the third period, and Ottawa sends it into Leafs territory. Stolar's out to get it. Plays the puck up the left side to Dakota Joshua. Joshua can't get it out. It's kept in by the Senators. Here is number 12, Shane Pinto on the right side, playing it back to the point to get it to Zub, where it is broken up by the Leafs. Here's Domi. Domi works it down the right, sends it into Matthews. His shot is deflected by the Ottawa defense and knocked out of play. We'll have a whistle. And now some fights going here. Domi and Matthews. McMahon getting into it with some of the Ottawa players. 55 seconds into the third period. Let's go, Leafs. Come on, boys. Let's get a freaking goal and get back into this game. So I just have to say, while these fights and all this stuff gets figured out, just had an amazing taco from upstairs from my amazing wife, TSI Allison. You're the best, babe. And she made me this drink as well, because she's just so awesome. She is a rock star tonight. I love you so much, babe. All right, here we go. Senators bringing it up the ice. Long pass down. Stetcher gets there first before Amadio. Sends it up to McMahon going through the neutral zone. McMahon plays it behind the net. And Domi centers it. And it goes over the stick of the Leafs defenseman and all the way back down. Stoli will get there, and it is an icing call against Ottawa, as I thought that was a pass back, not a pass from the Ottawa Senators. So, all right. 18:32 left. 31-11 are the shots on goal in this one. Can the Leafs mount a comeback to try and save this season that has been so poor? So poor. All right. CK in the chat. Let's go. All right. Let's get that chat widget. Here's a chance now for the Leafs. Shot blocked in front and cleared out to the neutral zone. OEL back to get it in his own zone. That's right, Carmen. We're believers here with all of our hearts forever. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Come on, Leafs. Let's get a goal here. Ottawa bringing it out of the zone. Jensen plays it up, deflected, and into Toronto territory. Into the corner goes McCabe. He's hit, gets it up to Robertson, now to Nick Waugh. Waugh plays it into the zone. McCabe plays it up and down the ice. Will not be icing as it's deflected by Easton Cowan out on the far side. Puck goes into the corner. Robertson plays it back to Cowan. Cowan at the circle. Drops it back to Robertson. Now to the point. Here's a shot from the point, and it goes wide of the net. Picked up there by Lars Eller of the Senators, and he will break the zone. Jamaica Dave says no, they can't come back. Jamaica Dave. No faith. No faith, Jamaica Dave. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. We cheer no matter what. That's right, Kieran. That's right. We are Leafs fans forever. We are used to this pain as long as it goes. There's some reason that this is in my story. It must be because they always lose. Here's the Senators into the middle. Oh, man, great shot by the Senators. Dylan Cousins looking for that hat trick. Now Tkachuk with it behind the net. Centering pass broken up by the Leafs. And Lawton will get it out of the zone. He's just getting roughed up by Brady Tkachuk tonight. Greg with a shot, and it's a save by Stolars, and Greg hits his pad. Stoli goes after him. Oh, man, everybody's fighting. Sanderson and McMahon are wrapped up right in front of the net. Carlo's throwing fists. So is Lawton. Domi's out there knocking the hell out of some Senators player. This is amazing. This is what hockey's about right here. There is fight in this team. Might be a little too late, but man, oh man. What a shot. There is everybody down on the ice with referees holding them. And Lawton is still fighting over against the boards against number 21, Nick Cousins. And he's shaking his head. Man, Lawton's pissed. He just takes him down, throws him down to the ice. Now dude wants to get up and now starts throwing punches at Lawton while he's still down on his knees. Now the other referees get into the middle of that one. Lawton and Cousins still chatting. Domi heading to the bench. Cousins is going to be heading to the bench. He's still holding on to Brandon Carlo. 16:26 left in the third period, and the Leafs Man, Leafs are fighting at least tonight. At least there's that. I'll say that. Brawl, too little, too late, Rick. There he is, Rick Smith in the chat. Good to see you, Rick. It might be, yes, too little, too late. But Ottawa just messing with Stoley. And man, Domi just hit Jensen. Just great shot. And Domi was just lit up, man. He was going after Sanderson. Man, what a brawl. That was amazing. That was awesome. Yeah, WWF style right there. Totally, Rod. Man, oh man. Yep. All right, here we go. Let's see. What are we going to have, like a 16-minute power play coming up? All right, so 16 and a half to go in the third period. Lots of Leafs heading to the box. Lots of Senators heading to the box as well after a huge, huge fight. Every single one of those guys on the ice should get 5 for fighting. Except for Stolarz. He just gets 2 for going after Greg, the way Greg was going after and hitting his stick there into his pads after he already had the puck clear. But the whistle wasn't blown yet. Wasn't blown yet. So yeah, Stoley was hot. He should pick up a little bit of a penalty. Probably the instigator as well. So, of course, the ref is over discussing, trying to explain everything to the official scorers. This is going to take a minute to sort out. Sabby says, fire Berube now. Yeah, why wait? We got to reset this thing, man. Everything. There you go. There you go. Dr. Dupree says it best. Right up there. All right, so they're still discussing this as far as how many minutes are going to go up onto the board. I can't wait to see the box score here on this one tonight. Sanderson's got his helmet back on after getting some repairs done to the forehead. All right, so this is a nice delay here, which is holding up our TSI live of Toronto FC against the Vancouver Whitecaps. Coming up as soon as the Leafs game is finished. Man, oh man. All right. Still no announcements on what is going to happen here. All right. So they're announcing it in Scotiabank Arena. I heard a couple 5 minutes for fighting. But the ref is over explaining it to Berube, and he looks okay with the explanation by the referee. Had to reset there myself. Leafs are finished. Fire Berube now. Over boycott now. Fire boycott now. Fire. Wow, Sabby, dude, calm down. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Habs 4-1, Steph. Wow. Dang. Habs looking good. How's that Buffalo and Montreal game going? Or Buffalo and Tampa. Buffalo 5-1 now on Tampa. All right. Here is the face-off, and it's won by Ottawa. Here is Nyes. Sends it up the ice. And the Sens will pick it up. Play it right up into the Toronto zone where it's picked up by Benoit. Benoit will skate ahead, dump it into the offensive zone. Dakota Joshua, Matthew Nyes, and Nick Waugh are chasing. Nice hit there on Clevin behind the net. Puck stuck in the corner. Finally comes out to the middle for Nyes. He can't get a good stick on it. And it goes behind the net and now sent forward by Ottawa. And here they go on the break. Here comes Zetterlund. Crosses the blue line. Sends it in behind the net. Stolars comes out to play it. And it's a long pass ahead for Nylander. And they say it's offside. 15:25 left in the third. And Willie almost just had a break. Yep, still 5-1 there, Kieran. Sabres do look for real. They do look for real. Sabres looking good. Go Habs, go. Go Buffalo, go, says Steph. Steph, you're such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. If we can't be there, might as well cheer for our rivals, right? There you go. Goth in the house. Even Sundin is at home laughing, LOL. Dude, Goth, this is sad, man. This is sad. Well, there you go. The Raptors are winning. Kieran, that's a bright side. That's a bright side. And TFC gets started in about 20 minutes. And probably right when this game is over, it's actually going to work out really good. All right. Long pass ahead by Ottawa is called for icing. We'll have a face-off in the Leafs offensive zone with 14:56 to go in the third. But with the speed of this third period, the TFC game might be underway before we can get to it. Face-off is won by the Leafs. Played back to the point. Here is Morgan Riley. Over to Robertson. He takes a shot from the left circle, and it's into the glove of Allmark, and he holds on. We'll do it again. The 14th shot of the night for our Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, no politics on here, Ray. Just got a timeout there. If you want to do it again, we can try again tomorrow. But right now, no politics there. All right, here we go. Here's Riley, brings it into the zone, plays it over to the left side for Michelli. Michelli loses it, and here comes Ottawa. Tkachuk dumps it into the corner. Carlo goes in, and Tkachuk just lines him up and smashes him into the boards. Now here's Tavares playing it in the neutral zone. Dumped back in by Ottawa, but Carlo is back to get it. He holds on, plays it over to Riley on the right side. Leafs down by 3. If they want to get back in this, they need something soon. Cowan brings it across the line, plays it to Willie. Willie's shot goes wide of the net. Kept in at the corner by OEL. Ekman Larson plays it back down to Easton Cowan. Cowan wraps it around the boards. It's picked up there by Ottawa and played out, but kept in at the blue line by the Leafs. Still dumped into the far side corner. Matthews chases, lays a hit, but Ottawa has the puck, and the Leafs will skate backwards. There is Easton Cowan, a little bit of a forecheck there, but working it out of the zone is Stützle. He dumps it in, and it wraps around the boards. Stetcher gets to it, knocks it back, and it's flipped up into the neutral zone. Dakota Joshua chasing. Dakota Joshua can't get there, and they bring it out. Here is Waugh. Waugh goes into Joshua, and Jesus, guys, come on, let's go. Where is baby Jesus? He left me. Ottawa regroups, sends it in to Toronto territory over to the corner. McCabe goes and gets it. The Sens taking a line change. Played into the middle. Here is Jake McCabe. McCabe over to the left for Tavares. Tavares skates over the red line, through the blue line, and wraps it around the boards. Picked up over on the far side by Pinto. And Nick Robertson, good stick check on him to take it back. Robertson, far side boards, plays it back to the point. Carlo's shot into the glove of Allmark, and he will hold on with 12:25 to go in the third period. All right. Here we go. 212 people hanging out with us and 63 likes. Man, it's going to be the first stream in a while that we haven't hit 100 likes on the stream. That's tough. That's tough. All right. Amen, Rod. Amen. We come here to forget about the goof for a bit, right? Amen. Amen. Like and subscribe, friends. Let's go, Steph. Much appreciated, man. And you know what? Let's let Joe Bowen take this away. What a sad end to Joe's career here this season, eh? Man. Hey, Insiders. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight on YouTube, listening to the Leafs game, the sports game, whatever it is, here on TSI. We're so thankful you're here, and I just wanted to give you guys a special message from some friends of the show. Let's get back to the hockey, but first, let's do all that cool YouTube stuff. Take it from the best.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Joe Bowen here, voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just by being here, you have already made an impact. Now, chat it up, keep it classy, and let's keep changing the world one insider at a time.
Hey TSI community, it's Easton Cowan here. I just want to hop on here quick and say a couple things. First off, I want to wish you all a happy and healthy new year. Hey everyone, Easton Cowan here. Let's amplify our impact. Every like, share, and subscribe boost our donations to sick kids. Watch the games, get hyped, and spread the word to grow our playoff pulse community. Join us now. Hey you, yeah you, Easton Cowan, Leafs prospect here. I'm loving live hangouts. Subscribe and turn on the bell to catch every game. Keep the chat buzzing and let's cheer for sick kids together. See you in the chat.
All right, thank you, Joe and Easton, for your help through this journey here on TSI. It has been so much fun, but my God, our Leafs, yes, definitely are blowing it for Joe Bowen, 100%. Martin with the thumbs up. Let's go, man. Let's go. And Gerald, need to score ASAP. Come on, boys. Michelli playing it in the neutral zone, now dumps it back to Morgan Rielly in his own zone. And there's Jamaica Dave. I like Bobby Bond, have a Leafs tattoo on my ass. No bigger fan than that. Bobby Bond. Boomer. Big checks for the Leafs. He won 4 Stanley Cups with the Leafs, 62, 63, 64, and 67. Amen, guy. Amen. Leafs giving Joe Bowen an early retirement. Yep. Had a foot long this morning, still full, Andrew. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. All right, we've got what do we got? A little 4-on-4 coming up here as Tavares is going off to join Domi and Lawton, who are still in for fighting. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You got to make these calls. The game got out of control there, so. Four on four for the next 2 minutes, 11 minutes and 51 seconds to go. Goth, there it is. Don Cherry for coach to the Leafs. Yes. I love it. All right, here we go. Sanderson for Ottawa. Plays it back to Zub. Zub holds. Now plays it up to his offense. and they break into the zone. Here's a shot saved by Stolars. Riley picks up the rebound, now sends it to Matthews. Matthews cross-ice to McMahon, and McMahon will walk it out of his zone, loses a blade, and it's picked up by Tkachuk. He walks into the slot, saved by Stolars, rebound, and he misses the net on the rebound. Oh boy, it's almost just 6-2 there, Ottawa. Here comes Matthews with speed, crosses the blue line, sends it over to Riley. His shot saved, stick up high into the corner by the goalie Allmark, and Ottawa will send it ahead to Batherson, who is judged to be offside when receiving the puck with 11 minutes to go in the third period. And there it is. Dave Laws, go. Raptors go, says Steph. Raps win 134-125. Let's put that score up there. Get that basketball there, and boom. There it is. Raptors 34-25 record. Third place in the Atlantic over a 16-42 Wizard squad who's got the tank going there. So nice job by the Raptors. Go Raptors, go. One win tonight. Now can the Leafs finish this comeback off and get a win? I doubt it. All right, 5-2. Retool, says Steph. I say rebuild, Steph. I'm still on. Yes. Don Cherry, blue for coach. Man, I love Don Cherry. That guy's amazing. I think he got a raw end of the deal, and I think he is still just blowing it up, man. I love Don. He is awesome. I used to record Hockey Night in Canada games, and I would fast forward immediately just to Coach's Corner and just say, forget about the first period, and just go to Coach's Corner. Like, it was awesome. And so, yeah, that's my memories of that. Nylander with a shot, and it's saved by Allmark, played out to the left, and Ottawa will bring it into the offensive zone. Shabbat sends it across to the left side, and good defensive play and a stick check by Stolars gets it out. All right, here is the shot by Willie Nylander. Goes wide and picked up at the point by the Leafs. Now sent cross ice. Now into the middle. There is Matthews, and here's a breakaway for the Senators. Walking in, shot, and it's saved by Anthony Stolars. Big stop by Stolars to keep the chance alive, maybe. Oh, there's Matthews into the zone, tripped up. Ref says no call. So he says play on, and here comes Brady Tkachuk walking into the zone, takes the shot into the chest of Stolars, and he saves it. And now Benoit and Tkachuk going after it in the corner. A good punch landed by Tkachuk. That guy is just a thorn in the side of everyone he plays against. So Tkachuk might be going off for 2. Judging on the way they've been calling things lately to keep it tight. Always, man, totally a scrap. Totally a scrap. All right, so it's time for another TV timeout. Don Cherry, Canadian legend. 100%, Carmen, 100%. Hey, agreed, Rod. Agreed. Regardless of what you thought of Don, he made Coach's Corner a real draw. We all wanted to hear what was on his mind, for sure. For sure. And there's Strat Cat spanking the Leafs, LOL. Spanking the Leafs. The Senators up 5-2 over the Buds, but looks like we got a power play coming here, like I had said, about Brady Tkachuk just getting that punch in there. All right. So let's see. We're going to have a TV timeout, and we're going to start the TFC live and hopefully turn on the microphone. So we'll just have a double up. Here we go.
Hey everyone, Easton Cowan here. Huge thank you to the Toronto Sports Insider community for showing up every game and cheering on the Leafs together. Big shout out to all of you for building the best Leafs community online. Go Leafs, go.
Big thanks again to Easton Cowan for that message. And honestly, thank you. Thank you to every single one of you that's here tonight. This Toronto Sports Insider community shows up every single game with passion, knowledge, and love for our Toronto Maple Leafs. That's what makes this place so special. Whether you're here every night or brand new to the stream, you're just part of all of it. Let's keep cheering. Let's keep supporting. Let's keep enjoying Leafs hockey together. And let's get that chant started. Go Leafs, go! Go Leafs, go! Go Leafs, go! We'll see you back in the chat. Leafs game. All right, we're back. We just started up the stream for the TFC game. It's at 8:35. We got a few minutes till kickoff there. We will get things set up and running over here, but we have some hockey left to play. So you will be listening to the same audio here on the stream for TFC. I'm going to pull this game up as well on the screen at the next whistle. Man, oh man, there's Levi in the house. Go, Leafs, go. Thanks for being here, Levi. The Leafs on the power play can't get anything set up. Here is a chance for Shabbat as he brings it in shorthanded, takes the shot, and it's blocked. Riley's got it. Riley skates it up out of his own zone fairly slowly, drops it back to Michelli, who's got a little bit more speed, but really no oomph in the Leaf step right now going through the neutral zone. Played out to the left for John Tavares. Tavares hit by a couple of Senators, and they will clear the puck down the ice. Stoley, the goalie, out to get it. Tries to wrap it around the boards, and Stützle and OEL go hit for hit right behind the net. Nice stop there by Stoley to get that puck before the Senators player could do so shorthanded. Michelli bringing it into the zone, now loses it. And my goodness, the Leafs cannot even get anything set up right now. What a sad end it is being to this game. But Levi, we're glad to have you here hanging out with us. SOP True, my man. What's up, my brother? What's up, man? Oh, man, Rick. Yes, prayers to you, Rick. Oh, yikes. Man, all right, well. There you go. Prayers for you and Sandy there, Rick. And there's Roger Knapp in the house. Good evening, sir. How you doing, my man? All right, here we go. Leafs, come on now. Let's get something here. We just spent 2 minutes on the power play and got absolutely nothing to show for it, except for a couple shots on goal. We did. All right. What's up? Yes, sir, Steph. All right. TFC, we got to get this TFC game going on this bad boy as well. I got to bring up a whole nother browser. 7:05 to go in the third period. Ottawa Senators 5, Toronto Maple Leafs 2. Here is the pass into the middle, shot by the Leafs, wide of the net. Goes to Simone Benoit, pinching in on the left side, takes the shot, and it's into the glove of Lannis Allmark. And he will hold on. Dakota Joshua and Brady Tkachuk exchanging some pleasantries. All right. The ref's trying to help the Leafs, and it's still not working. I don't know about that. Dave Bond, Jamaica Dave, Bond scored an overtime goal with a broken ankle. What Leaf player could use him now? Amen to that. A tough guy, Bobby Bond. A real tough guy. They don't make them like that in hockey anymore. No, they don't. All right. Let's start this this TFC game up here. Where's the Apple TV link? Come on now. Of course, my keyboard is up there because of the cats. All right, Nylander sends it down into the zone. And it's picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa sends it down into Leafs territory. Now back behind the board. Sent out in front. Shot by Pinto is off the crossbar. Goes to Shabbat at the point. Passes over to the left. Pinto with another shot. Blocked in front. Leafs trying to get it out. They get it out of the zone. But it's sent right back in by Ottawa. Leafs regrouping in their own zone. Played ahead to Riley. Riley now over to Spence. Spence for the Ottawa Senators. Plays it ahead. Tries to get it to Claude Giroux. Joshua trying to get a stick on it for the Leafs. Plays it up to Nyes. Nyes. Nifty move there by the Senators. They bring it into the zone. Here's a pass over to Giroux. It's broken up by the Leafs. Benoit in the corner. So those of you waiting for the TFC game, let's go. We'll be getting started on the TFC versus Vancouver game momentarily. 5 minutes to go in the Leafs game. We've got, let's see, we've got how many people? 220 people hanging out with us on the Leaf stream. So we've got to make sure we finish this one up and, make sure we do it right by the Leafs and this community. So TFC fans will be with you in a few minutes up against Vancouver. A strong starting 11. No Josh Sargent tonight, though. He is not in the squad. Just got into Toronto. Just finished the medical. It just got announced. Not going to fly him out west. A long flight for the travel he's been used to in the championship. So here's Michelli bringing it up for the Leafs. Brings it into the zone. Plays it out to the right side. Carlo's shot saved by Allmark. Rebound out in front, played out to the corner. Easton Cowan. Cowan holds on, plays it into the middle. It's blocked by the Senators. Good play by Tavares. Gets the puck back for the Leafs. Plays it to Easton Cowan. He tries to center. Broken up by the Senators and played into the zone. Senators trying to get something going. They lose the puck, and now here's a chance for Matthews. Matthews ahead for McMahon. Intercepted by Ottawa and played forward. Looking for Brady to chuck. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third period. All right, here is Nick Waugh. Waugh plays it into the zone. McCabe takes the shot. Deflected. Goes behind the net. Here's McCabe. Gets to it in the corner. Plays it down to Matthews. What's up, buddy? Now back to Carlo. Here's my baby Jesus. How you doing, bro? Big hit by the Leafs. So it'll be a penalty coming up here, I believe, against the Leafs with 3:16 to go in the third period. So Morgan Riley heading to the penalty box for the Leafs. Oh, Brandy, we do need a paper bag emoji. We do. Yes. All right, we've got another timeout, so that's going to allow me to find the Apple TV setup here. All right. Now we're going to get the TFC game going. Some play-by-play for you for the TFC game. All right. 1-0 Columbus over Sporting Kansas City. That'll make Connor happy. He's live as well. Connor knows sports. All right, so here we go. Vancouver and Toronto live from BC Place. 3.5 minutes into the game. Why can't I mute it? There it is. Mute the TFC game as we'll get the rosters up shortly. But TFC in the the white kits tonight with the red stripes, the 5 red stripes. And then you've got Vancouver in the dark blues and a pretty empty BC Place. Kind of surprised by that. All right. Here is TFC. Alonzo Coelho plays it back to his defender. Wonder who's in the middle tonight. Hi, Julie. How was Joseph's? Yeah? Interesting. Talk to you more about that at halftime. All right. So Daniel Shallowy playing on the wing for TFC, creating chances already, but a good, strong play by the Whitecaps defender. Pushes it out for a goal kick. 5 minutes in and that one. Can the Senators hold the lead? They're on the power play for 2 out of the next 3 minutes of this hockey game. We are still live for the hockey game, and Jesus is making his way through the screen here. Oh my God, baby Jesus, this is amazing. I wish I could record this right now. Dude, how you going to try and drink my drink right there? You're going to knock it over. So Pinto complaining, looking for a slashing call, and it's not going to happen. Here's Cousins with a shot, and it's saved by Stolars and cleared down the ice by the Leafs. There's the guy. There's baby Jesus. Say hi to everybody. They want to say hi to you, bro. No, let go. Let go, baby Jesus. Let go and say hi. Say hi to the people. Oh, no. We're turning on browsing over here because I'm flipping baby Jesus around. All right, here we go. Reset. Power play for Ottawa. 38 seconds left in that power play. 39 shots tonight by the Senators. Pretty much a domination of the Leafs tonight in Toronto on Hockey Night in Canada. Here's a shot, and it's off the post. Saved by the goalie's best friend right there. Man, that is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, 10 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Ottawa one last time in the power play. Ahead and now played back to the point. Here's a shot by Pinto. Blocked in front and into the corner. Halliday passes into the middle to Pinto. His shot goes high of the goal and off the backboards and out of the zone. Zetterlund bringing it back in. Wraps it around the boards, and we have a whistle with exactly 1 minute left in the third period. Leafs down 5-2. Man, oh man. He is a friendly little cat rod. He is. He is. Sweet baby Jesus kitty. I love him. I love him too, Brandy. He's the best. He is. He will literally, he does purr. He'll just come and he sleeps on our pillow and just purrs at night. He is the most sociable cat. He's sitting on the chair right over here and just chilling, just hanging out, ready. Go Leafs, go, Roger. You know it. 43 seconds to go, and it is not the Leafs night. They are going to lose to the Senators, but Easton Cowan with speed through the neutral zone. Breakaway, cuts in, goes 5-hole, and it's stopped by Allmark. Easton can't get off the schneid and get the goal on the breakaway. 24 seconds to go, but that speed that he just showed right there, my goodness, my goodness. There's Sonia, such a cute cat. And that's it. Sell, 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 Rick. That's it. You know it, Brandy. Go Leafs, go till the bitter end. 100%. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And that's it. It's over. 5-2, the final. The horn goes. Whew. Playoffs further away for the Leafs. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So that's going to do it for the Leafs game. A very disappointing game by the Leafs. Now we head to the Toronto FC game against Vancouver. It is still 0-0 between the Leafs, or Toronto FC and Vancouver. And we've got the starting soon screen going like crazy. Cheers to you, Carmen. Brandy, you are so welcome. Thank you for the support tonight. Same to Jose Duarte. Big super chats this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see you all really soon. Actually, kind of like, I don't know, kind of like right now, because we're going live for Vancouver and Toronto in the 9th, 10th minute. Here we go. Go, TFC, go. We'll see you in a minute or two. Be right back, everybody. Just got to switch these streams around.
You hoses in blue and white. Are we gonna get an effort? Are you gonna fight? The season isn't over if you're 28 and oh. I know that if you do that, the next 16 are just for show. Take on, take off. A win or loss. Who'll fire the boss? Tank on, tank off. You try to dump and chase, but you don't use the speed to get to the puck. Knock defenses to the knees when you try to east and west it. All that whipping your